Let's get this party started. All right. Probably should have strategized this before going live, but it'll be alright. It'll be alright. All right, we are live on Facebook. Wonderful, wonderful. It says I'm live, but it's not popping up for me. Okay, I was making sure. I'm like, am I live in the group or am I live on my profile? I've been live on my profile before. Computer says I'm live. Phone says I'm live, but I'm not live in the group. What is going on? Okay, it says in here, so when I click on that I'm live, but I can't see the tags and stuff. Shout out Facebook for probably updating today, goofing something up. At least it says we got a couple folks in here already. Give me just a moment to try and figure out what in the world is going on. Mic check 1 2 1 2. See, look, I'm refreshing. But it says my most recent post is that. But when I click here, when I click here, I'm right there. So I can't see if the tags went through or not, and I also can't post a link. I don't like that. At least can post the link to the YouTube. But I don't like if, especially that we're kind of like an hour later than we're supposed to be. Yeah, something is up. Yeah, something's not right. Hey yo, what's up, Craig? Because even though like folks are liking this, when I click on the like, that's not working. When I click on like the notification that somebody liked the video, it's not popping up as like, it's just sending me straight to Reels. Yeah. I don't like it. I don't like it. We only got 6 people in here. It's a big break. It's a big dog break. So yeah, I can see Jeremy live right now. I don't get it. What happens if I search my name in the group? The live isn't even showing up right here. I don't know what's up. But I'm live, obviously. What's up, Trent? Did Facebook not send tags? Did you not get a tag? Did you guys get tags, Chris? Hi, Trent. Facebook Live down. So here's Here's the issue. Here's my page in the group. I click on here. There it is. Here's the break. But I scroll down. My post isn't showing up. All right. Well, here's what I'll do. I'm going to tag everybody individually in the live video itself. So we're going to be delayed a couple minutes. If you're in the mini, I apologize. Sometimes I get your messages, sometimes I don't. Yeah, this is so weird. And obviously with there being a bunch of people, it's going to take me a minute to tag everyone. This is kind of part of like the back end that people don't really see, is like the mundaneness of breaking. But I'm going to tag everybody inside of the comments on the live. And hopefully this goes through. I can't even tag Junior Marquez. See, sometimes some tags just don't want to work. Some days they work, some days they don't. I don't understand it. But I'll shoot him a message individually and say, hey, don't know what's going on. Of course, when I'm doing my biggest Bowman break ever, Facebook wants to be wonky. If you're over on YouTube, I can't see the YouTube chat when I'm clicking in Facebook because it's like a mini pop-up screen for the chat. But found me on Facebook? Good, good, good. How did you find it just by clicking on my profile and then clicking the icon? All right, yeah. Let me know if that tag works for folks. Usually I see you go live on YouTube. Wait a couple minutes. 50 refresh. After refreshing, it shows up now. Oh. Still doesn't for me. See, people are saying they're reacting to my reel. Why is it as a reel? Who knows, man? What's up, Robert? Did that tag go through, Robert? Here, good deal, Junior. Yeah, your tag didn't go through. I don't know what's going on with Facebook today, but it's just being wonky. All right, well, we're 3.5 minutes behind, but we've got 9 people in here. Hopefully other folks see the message or get that double tag. But let's get started with the mini. Obviously, I want to do everything in my power to make sure that everybody gets in to the break. Yeah, see, look, here, I'll show you guys how it's popping up. I know you're not going to be able to see it very well, but it's saying reacted to your reel. It should say reacted to your live. No tag. Ugh. I even double tagged everybody who jumped in. This doesn't make no sense. Well, at least folks will be able to see on YouTube. Worst case scenario, on YouTube it'll pop. All right, friends. So we'll start off here with the mini. 4 teams up for grabs. I was hoping we could close it, but to no avail. I've got everybody here 1 through 10. As always, giving it 5 randoms. Best of luck, everybody. Let's do this thing. Alrighty. 1, 2, 3, 4, and 5. We have Brian, one spot doing it. Oh, Brian, you did end up getting the bookends. Unfortunately, it was on the mini. Through Brian. Brian, you are our bread of our sandwich today. All right, Brian, Chris, Bradley, and Lee. You guys will get the 4 teams. Junior, Robert, Junior, Chris, and Brian. I'm sorry. I do need a pack location from you. I've got a pretty full box of Donruss, so please drop in the chat. We'll get the mini. Let me get the mini cam going. I've got a whole nother camera dedicated to this. Only 1 pack. Exactly. Yes, that is what I'm hoping that you see from that. All right, Minnesota Twins. I was shocked that the Padres lasted so long because James Wood has first Bowmans. So I will say this, it is a paper spot break, but there was an exception. Hopefully you saw that. The exception are the first Bowmans out of first edition. Since it's a paper heavy product, I wanted to make sure that, you know, it's one of those things where there's no chromes unless we hit an auto. And obviously the auto would ship, but all right. Oh yeah, that's right. Our bottom scroll bar might be a little jacked up today. Alrighty. Cool. Bottom scroll bar should be scrolliolan. Bottom left, back bottom left. All right, cool. We're getting there. Where are my bags? I know there's a lot of packs in here, I know, but these spots were expensive and I wanted to keep it cheap enough to where the mini wouldn't take forever to close. All right, Junior says random. Okay, back bottom left, Robert. I'm just going in order of the folks who. Robert R. Random, please. Okay. I'm just going to grab the top one off the tallest stacks. Alright, and Junior said it before, so this one's tall. Junior, Robert, Junior. And then Chris Gentilcore and Brian. Oh, yeah, C.J. Abrams as well. Yes, didn't even think of him. Duh, Juan Soto, trade partners. And I just got the tag. Dude, all right, good deal. That gives me hope for others that actually... It's still not showing up on the page, which kind of ticks me off, to be honest. But... Chris... All right, Brian, you got 1 pack. Where's that lucky pack at for you? This might be the fastest we've ever picked packs before. I even have mail to show off today. What? Phillies? Are they chasers here? Oh, what Phillies? Bradley, there are 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 sets. There's 9 different sets here. Aiden Miller, I think, is 2024. Alec Bohm. Justin Crawford. Let me think. Gage Wood. That's right. I wanted to make a list of like the top prospects for every team of like what we're chasing. That genuinely would have taken me hours. Because like, I guarantee you there's a big name that I'm just like not thinking about. Front, bottom, right for Brian. All right. Robert's picking it for you, Brian. All right, friends. Chris said that, but He may be occupied. If he wants a different one, we'll swap it out. But let's do this thing. So let me get this over here. Get my keyboard. But no, I bought a lot of autos, and I was actually really excited for this card because I didn't realize that it was a... Oh, what did I goof up? Oh, because I grabbed the Marlins. I need the Brew Crew. So I bought a large lot of autos, kind of just at a dollar cost per... Like, we just came to an agreement on price per auto. Oh, Robert, you good. You're good. You're helping us get this show moving. And there was a card in there. There's actually 3 cards in there that I was pretty darn excited about. So I could show you those 3 cards once we get this party started. But in the meantime, there's everybody's teams. Take a quick screenshot if you like. Double check who you got. Who's ready to rip? 16 minutes in, we made it. But no. These were in there. Tyrone Taylor, first Bowman refractor auto. Awesome. He plays for the Mets now. Michael Young on a 2005 Prime Patches auto. Nice. And a Jabba Chamberlain rookie auto from Bowman's Best. I think it's 07 Bowman's Best or 06. 07, yeah. No top loaders because why? I don't know. I just thought it was cool. All right. I'm tilting the camera up just to show you. The fact that I got this to balance is actually kind of incredible. And the fact that it's still balanced is really cool. For the sake of not having everything come crashing down on me. All right, I'm feeling a little chronological order. So we'll start with 2020 Bowman Draft Asia Edition. So like I said, it's a paper spot break. We got 10 folks in here. Welcome in, everybody. We got 9 likes. That's awesome. It's a paper spot break with the exception of first Bowmans from the first edition box. Since it's such a paper-heavy product, I wanted to make sure that, you know, there wasn't just like 3 cards going to people out of that box. All right, let's do this thing. And for the sake of time, we're gonna go quickly through the paper. All right, starting off sky blue paper. Justin Foscue, Texas Rangers, first Bowman. 137 of 199. Tejas, Chris. Refractors. Oh my gosh, refractors are popping today. Burl Carraway. Logan Hoffman. Jeff Criswell Mojo. Casey Martin. Tanner Burns. I see a purple back there. Ethan Hankins. Reese Hines. Purple non-auto. Jordan Adams for the Los Angeles Dodgers. 191 of 250. Junior. Oh, we got something behind it. Oh, that's our auto, right? You know, let's just do it. Here's our auto. It's a refractor, too. Give us a good one. Ooh. Bobby Miller, first Bowman refractor auto, junior. Nice. Good start. Bobby Miller auto, first on the rip. First pack. I like it. We'll give him center stage for now. And then... Paper. So, numbered paper, numbered chrome, and a numbered auto. Good start. So I know we've kind of been going back to the, you know, filling up the stage with hits. We're definitely only going to have room for like a front row for this break because of how many boxes we've got. There's a lot. All That is a base paper as the last card. All right, Slade, first refractor. Jaron Duran, Brennan Davis, Luis Heel, J.J. Bleday, Chromes, J.J. Goss, Ian Seymour, Drew Romo, Blue Wave, 2 autos, 1 box. I like it. Nick Sweeney, 64 of 150. San Fran, Lee. Okay. We're only supposed to get 1 auto per box here. But considering we're getting an auto per pack, could we maybe go all the way? 4 for 4? That would be pretty sick. Nice. Owen Casey, Evan Carter. Cool. Starting bid on the paper is $10. You'll get all of it, with the exception of the first Bowmans out of the 2022 box. All right, again, base. We've got J.J. Goss, Ian Seymour refractors, Landon Knack, Alec Burleson, Travis Swaggerty, Ian Bednall, Nico Holsizer, Owen Miller, Robert Hassel, 20 and 20. Oh, okay, maybe not. That was kind of a stretch. Robert Hassel, Spencer Strider first, Patrick Bailey. Patrick Bailey just got traded to the land. 10 paper. Thanks, brother. Base. Spencer Torkelson, first Bowman refractor. I like it, Steven. Jeter Downs, Kyle Nicholas, Jason Derulo, Elliot Ramos, Matthew Liberatore, Jordan Adams, Zach DeLoach, Glimpses of Greatness, Veen, and who else we've got? And Burleson, Emerson Hancock, Jordan Walker first. All right, 2020, not bad. I'm glad we got an extra auto out of there. I was hoping for a little bit more on the first chrome department, but a Torque refractor, that'll play. Torque had a good year last year, and I had no idea about it. All right, I think for the sake of space, I'm going to go with this 2021 Sterling box. That way we can push these guys back just a bit. We get 5 autos out of here. Hey, Michael, did you get a tag on this? Because the video's being super weird on my profile. I wonder if it'll show up now. I hope it does. Because it's showing up as a reel, and that's what confuses the heck out of me. Yes, sir. Okay. Weird. I don't know. I went live the same way I go live every time. Yeah, still not showing. I don't know. But see, I guess that's the bright side of me also going live on YouTube, is the fact if somebody's like, hey, like, did you run the break? I'll be like, yeah, here's what happened. Like, I started up the same way I've done 1,000+ times. Right in to see no hits. Dude, you never know. Oh my gosh, I forget that this 21 box is like, the cellophane is like stuck. But see, if I pull a Bobby Witt Jr. Prospect Superfractor right here, you'd be like, that'll play. All right, Nolan Gorman, Max Meyer, rookie Oh, come on. Oh, wait. That's a righty. We want to see a lefty Tiger rookie. We want to see Tarek Skubal, but I think we just got Matt Manning. Oh, Casey Mize, duh, him too. Casey Mize to 199. There's an auto behind him. Nick Lodolo, J.J. Bleday, and Patrick Bailey, who just got traded. Lee. Speaking of J.J. Bleday blasted not 1, but 2 taters today. I know that because I have him on my fantasy team. Whoop, whoop. Oh, yeah. 2021. Well, Steven, you're starting Detroit off with Refractor Station. You know, I know this one's numbered, but Patrick Bailey's a little bit bigger of a name for San Fran, in my opinion. And frankly, we ain't got the space for 2 cards on one stand today. Oh, with my luck, I do know. Alright, hopefully that... Well, I cut the box. Let's double check I didn't cut any cards. I don't think I did, but... Alright, we're good. Alright, Vidal Brujan, Nolan Jones, Julio Prospect, Xavier Edwards, Jason Dominguez, and an auto, Heriberto Hernandez. Tampa Bay, Ali. Another. Alright, so that's probably my right limit. Got a little bit, well, if I don't keep bumping the doggone camera and people don't yell at me. Every time I bump the camera and it goes a little bit off center, you're free to just let loose on me in the chat. Like, you dumb idiot, in your dumb idiot shirt. My dumb idiot shirt today. I've shown this one off a couple times, but for those of you who have never experienced it, yeah, it's pretty sick. It's a possum and a raccoon. It says, live fast, eat trash. Yeah, I know a thing or two about fashion. Kind of a fashionista, if you think about it. It's kind of funny, I throw the box and it goes into the abyss. Oh, the big dog. Alejandro Kirk, rookie. Akil Baddoo, Robert Hassel, Nick Madrigal, Tanner Houck, and Antonio Gomez. Yankees, Reagan. Antonio. In New York, concrete jungle, where draped on better. Yeah, I better stop singing. I don't want to get another copyright strike. Josh, what up, dude? I didn't even respond to your comment because I knew what you guys were doing. I was like, they're both trying to claim the Royals just to make sure that one of them gets it. So I was like, okay, I don't think I need to respond to him saying like, hey, you didn't get them. At least that's my assumption, unless you two are fighting. Yo. Yeah, dude, the Facebook Live is just all jacked up today. I don't know what's up with it, but. Ooh. Gotta get my gold on the ceiling. Hendrick, Geraldo Perdomo, dog. Luis Campusano, and a gold. 47 of 50. Give me a big one. That'll do. That'll do. Rebecca. Good time to hit that. Jordan Walker, gold auto. That'll do. That'll do, donkey. Just in case nobody gets that reference, that's a Shrek reference. I'm not calling anybody a donkey. Unless you are a donkey, then sure, I'm calling you a donkey. If you are one, but if you're not, I'm not calling you one. These stupid friggin' Bowen Sterling. But now, how's everybody's Thursday going? Tomorrow's Friday. It just goes into the abyss. In reality, it's actually just on my floor behind me, but... Alright, let's finish strong here. Hunter Green, Vidal Brujan, Refractor. I mean, it's a numbered Bobby Witt Jr. 91 of 199 Bob. That's pretty good. That's pretty good. That's pretty good. Jay Cronenworth. Alec Boehm. And Jared Schuster. Auto for the Braves. Like a donkey. No way more. Yeah, look, I love that. Not many more chance for a Witt prospect. And then boom. Rebecca, good to see you. Yeah, Rebecca, I'm sorry if you didn't get the tag on Facebook. It was... I even tried to double tag folks. And for some reason, it's showing up as a reel. Got a golf tournament this weekend. Nice. I've been hitting some golf balls lately because I've got a going away next week that is... We're going to play some golf afterwards, and I haven't swung clubs in a long time, so... Chad's tired of seeing me whine. Exactly. Now you got to shut up and deal with it. No, I mean, you still got some good names, though, like Josh Hammond in 25 draft. Blake Mitchell. You've got 22 Bowman draft has two names, Carter Jensen and Blake. Or I'm sorry, not Blake Mitchell. Carter Jensen and why am I blanking? There's two good names in there. I'll take down the Foscue for Bobby. I know it's tough to see him. Can I move the raid to the left? To the left, to the left. All right, so I think we have our initial wave of top hits. Air quotes, top hits. Obviously, as more cool stuff comes here, I'm going to swap these two. We'll replace stuff, but we have the initial wave complete. Trust me, there will be... Bobby's over there. He's on the far right. He's on there. You just can't really see him. All right, let's get into it. 2022 first edition. Oh, wait, no, we're going chronologically. Like, all right, Jeff, I just messaged you. No, you're fine. Facebook is being really weird today. It goes to random reels every time you hit it. It goes to a different... I know, and I don't know what's up. That's why I'm so thankful that I have YouTube up in the background, you know, as a backup plan, because I set up everything the same exact way I do every day. So I don't know what's going on. Maybe we might get some new folks in here by it posting this way. Because the thing is, it even shows up like a normal live video. Same exact way. I don't know. Ooh, I forgot how goofy and messed up 2021 is when it comes to these Asia boxes. Alright, I just want to make sure that I'm not missing any numbered paper. Yeah. Alrighty. What do we got? Jackson Wolf. Alex Benales. Yeah, see how these get a little funky monkey? Ooh, Sal Frelick, first mojo. Chris. Jacob Steinmetz. Elmer Fudd. Ryan Suzik. Maximo Acosta, Edwin Arroyo, and Chase Petty draft night. Y'all, I found a new podcast. If you want to nerd out, look, if you want to talk about like a nerd moment, like a nerd, like Trent, dude, you're a nerd. I found a podcast that talks just baseball prospects. So if you've listened to any like big prospect or just card shows, you probably know the name Aram Layton. Well, he has a prospect show that he runs, and I finally discovered it. All right, oh no, I thought we had numbered paper on the back there. It's just an insert. How much for that Arroyo? That's a question for Garrett. And Garrett's a Seattle guy, so you're going to get the upcharge. Nick York refractor or Elvis. Okay, who else we got? Here, I'm going to do it like this. Jake Fox. Pomares, Indy Rodriguez, Maddox Bruns, Pedro Leon. Oh, Matthew Nelson. Base auto. I was hoping that wasn't an auto, but Rooster will be happy. And Doug Nikhazy and Gavin Williams on the franchise futures. I had a very brief freak out moment. I don't know if anybody caught it in my eyes, but for a second there, I was like, oh shoot, I'm going to run out of 60-point top loaders because I've already moved some of them over. But then I realized, no, Trent, you were smart and you grabbed a few of them out beforehand. So this may be my last break. Obviously, with this being a big break, I don't want to ever tap anybody out. You know, don't spend more money than you've got on cards. But this might be my last break from this setup. Well, I like our first refractor here. Schwellenbach, Atlanta Braves. Trent DeVoe. Ooh, Carson Williams mojo. Gunnar Henderson mojo. I know it's not a first, and Torque. I know they're not firsts, but I still think they deserve some love. Andrew Abbott, Austin Martin, Yoelki Cespedes, and a Genesis. Carson Williams, that looks cool, so it's getting sleeved. I still feel like, you know, even just, you know, prospect mojos and stuff, don't tell me what to do. Well, guess what, Mark? I won't. I don't even know what I said, but let's go. Keep those coming. Let's go. Yeah, there's so many names in here. How many Astros autos so far? None, Simon, because you haven't been in here and you haven't been manifesting them. But now that you're here, now they'll show up. That's the way it goes. I'm expecting at least a numbered card out of this one. All right, we got numbered. Ooh. Man, if we pulled this back in 2021. This is about to be one of those. Hey, there's a Schwellenbach. This is about to be one of those. Oh, don't spend all your money on cards. Don't tell me what to do. Look, if this was 2021, Henry Davis, even a paper to $4.99. In case you don't recall, first overall pick in the 2021 draft. Oh man. Mike, that is yours. Noelvi, refractor. Ed Howard, our Mojos, if I can get them to not stick. Ooh. Mr. Moo, Colton Cowser. Noah Miller, Christian Encarnacion Strand. Maddox Bruns, Ronnie Mauricio, Joe Rock, and an Invicta, Michael McGreevy. We'll sleeve that. But yeah, I can only imagine if this was release day for 2021 draft, how much this card was selling for. That's the thing, man. Prospects are crazy. Now, it's not like Henry Davis is a bust. He's not a bust. He's a, you know, he's a, I hate to say it, but like slightly below average major leaguer. There's plenty of other names in this draft that will probably pan out better, but all right. Let's go 22. Well, let's go here. 22 first edition. Make sure you text breaks. 59. Dude, I need to. If I wasn't spending all my money on cards, like I told you guys not to, like 30 seconds ago, I would pay you to do that. Just drop that message. All right, like I said, it's a paper spot break with the exception of this box right here. All first Bowmans from this box will ship because it's first edition. It's a paper product. There's still parallels and stuff, and even chrome autos, but they're every couple boxes. All right, Soderstrom, Pinango, Yoswar, Brennan Davis, Sky Blue, Victor Lizarraga, Quintero, Benny Montgomery, Nick Gonzalez, Genoves, and Matos. So I'm kind of separating as I go. Gotta keep them separated. You disrespecting me. We are still yet to hit an Ellie. sky blue. I mean, that's my job. Yeller, Martin Jimenez, Luis Gonzalez, James Wood, J-Dom, Bobby. Who do we got? Daryl, her nice, 39 of 75. In case you didn't know, Daryl is currently playing in the big leagues for the Athletics. But this one's making its way to Steven with the O's. Damn it, Gump, that is the best answer I've ever received. Jay Allen, Wilman Diaz, Harry Ford, and Dustin Harris. I goofed up my piles. Yeah, why are you top loading a paper card? Because it's a James Wood first Bowman first edition. Ain't too many of these out there. And Cooper Kinney, Guzman, Luis Angel Acuna, Yoswar, Amador, Hernandez, Christian Hernandez, Darren Baker, Felix Valero, and Junior San Quintin. See what I mean? If this was a paper spot box, that wouldn't be fair. Jeter Downs, Diego Rincones, Brian Bayo, Pedro Pineda, Clase, George Valera, J-Dom, Muziati, Minier, and Freelick. We pulled a true purple auto out of the last box this we ripped. It'd be cool if we could pull a Ellie auto. Cooper Kinney. Ooh, or a blue auto right there. Elliot Ramos. Salas. I think they're still chrome though. Vargas. Blue. The color's right. Oh, Misael Urbina. 5 of 150. Minnesota Twins, Brian. Muziati, Frankie Alvarez, Abrams, Eduardo Lopez, and Luis Matos. First edition paper goes to hitters. Paper spot 10. Yes, sir. Yes, indeed. Yeah, so the first... Wait. Yeah, all first Bowman first edition paper. So the first Bowmans from this box, yes. And all numbered cards and any autographs we pull. Yes. Well, I see him on the back. So we're going to pull him right off. Ellie. I like it. Nolasco and another blue. Soderstrom, Amador, Valenzuela, Frazier, blue. Another red border. Give me Ellie. Austin Martin, another Minnesota Twin, blue. 18 of 150. This time another one, Brian. Yoelqui Cespedes, Funky Muncy, and Brady Allen. Sorry, my brain don't brain good sometimes. So, anybody doing anything fun this weekend? Josh's got a golf tournament, so he's about to either do something crazy and shoot like a 64, or he's going to go out there and play like me and shoot like a 112. Hopefully the first. But at least if you're doing the latter option, hopefully you're enjoying yourself and having fun. I got to move this mouse before I accidentally close a browser or something. Garcia, PCA, Robert Hassel, Sky Blue, Samad Taylor, Kevin Alcantara. It would, I agree. Or Elvis Julio, Misael Gonzalez, Austin Martin, and Robert Dominguez. Last night we had a decent Bowman draft box, so we hit an Eli Willits auto, the first base one that I've pulled. Oh, Jordan Lake, nice. Wait, Jordan Lake. Have I been on Jordan? I'm pretty sure I've been on Jordan Lake. Yes, I have. Yep, I've gone tubing on Jordan Lake. Yeah, outside Raleigh. Heck yeah, nice. Well, hopefully nobody's putting any weights in the fish. I only say that because of that viral video. They got weights in the fish. Vera, Trey Sweeney, Eddie's Leonard, Hendry Mendez, Peyton Wilson, Rosemar Quintana, Luis Verdugo, Adley Rutschman, Cespedes, and Luis Rodriguez. Edbert Perez, Brady Allen, Valenzuela Aguilar, another Ellie, Big Christmas, Nico Cavadas, Matt Frazier, Heriberto, and Elliot Ramos. So, other names we have not seen yet. Colson Montgomery, Sedan Rafaela, No, I was honestly just happy to get some 24 and 25 Bowman, because 25 Bowman with J.J. Weatherholt and Kevin McGonigal right now. Oh, Sal Stewart, yes. Is very, very expensive. Here, give me 1 second. Sorry, when my dad texts me, I text him back. Pops is the man. Pedro Pineda, Anthony Rodriguez, Darren Baker, Christian Roa, Robert Hassel, Peyton Wilson, Nico Cavadas, Sky Blue Julio, Pinango, and Urbina. So we got Bash Tournament. I'm hiding the weighted fish for Bradley to catch it. Dude, you're just helping everybody out today. You're that guy. You're the nice guy. It's just the soundbite of "we got weights in the fish." It's just so funny to me. Mauricio, Austin Martin, Alcantara, Nick Gonzalez, Piguero, Averson Ortega, Brett Beatty, Edgar Caro, Cartaya, and Khalil Finger Guns Watson. Oh, what a guy. What a guy. I don't know what Ashley's doing upstairs. Vargas, Benjamin Bailey, Ramirez, Robbie Martin, Bobbert, Nolasco, Triana, Pastrano, Anthony Rodriguez, and Robert Dominguez. Pedro Leon, Maximo Acosta, Benjamin Bailey, Brian Bayo, nice first, Luciano, Hernandez, Big Christmas, Mackay Backstrom, Valero, and Triana. Man, she's getting into something up there. Hopefully she's not fighting an intruder or something. That would be awkward, because, like, obviously we're busy. Mauricio Dubon, rookie auto, is killing right now with the Braves. Nice. Campos, Sugasti, Robert Dominguez, Valenzuela. Nice. Abrams on the Sky Blue going to Allen. Clase, Lorenzo, Peyton Wilson, Edbert Perez, and Junior Sanchez. Yeah, it's a longer box, obviously, with us going through every card. We still got plenty to go. 24, 25, 26 Bowman, 22 Draft Asia, 25 Draft. It's going to be a fun rip. Hopefully you got your beverages and your snacks ready to go. Gasty, Luis Gonzalez. Give us the big names. Cerny, Brendan Davis, Warming, Bernabel, Raquelvin DeCastro. I sent you a text about paper. I can't hear the break. Oh, I completely whiffed on that. It's $10, Mickey. It's current high bid. Mickey says, I will go 12. Labrada. Lopez, Jonathan Clase, Quintero, Sky Blue, Ortega, Benny and the Jets, Torque, Valera, Quintana, and Guzman. Oh my gosh. Nope. I don't know if I'm gonna be how long I'm gonna be able to do this for. Mickey is also messaging me paper bids, and I'm trying to keep up with the chat and break. All right, there's Mickey 17. Sweet. Lizarraga, Jorbit Vivas, Christian Roa, Escado, Elliot Ramos, Maximo, Harry Ford, nice. Errol Vera, Marcelo, Daryl Lopez. 22. Y'all. Well, boxing, we are on 22 Bowman first edition. Like I said, kind of going chronologically. So we've still got 22 draft Asia, and then we'll go to 24 Bowman, 25 Bowman, 25 draft, and then we'll finish with 26 Bowman. Pacheco, Pastrano, Warming, Bernabel, Acuna, Cooper Kinney, Sky Blue, Escado, Angeles, Aldele, Quintero, and Alejandro Pierre. Yes, escalating quite quickly. However, there's a lot in here. Like, there's going to be a lot. That will cover shipping. I'll say that. Salinas, Vivas, Braves are killing it. Nunez, Marte, Lennon Sosa. Dang it, Wilman Diaz. Give us the big names. Cowser, Andrew Lara, Lorenzo, and San Quentin. I want to see, I just want an Ellie and a Wood. Even non-numbered. Obviously, numbered or autographed would be ideal. But even just one of these Sky Blues, just because they're fun. But I will say this: if you see a chrome, if you're ripping 22 or if you're ripping any first edition, you see a chrome card, you got an auto. So that's awesome. DeCastro, Rodriguez, Andrew Lara, Cespedes, Harry Ford, Will Wagner, Big Christmas, Ellie De La Cruz, Curtis Mead, and Michael Escato. It's a good one, Mark. It's a good one. It's because you have them. That's why they're not allowed to hit, because you have them. Obviously. Correct. Dude, I've pulled you like 2 Mackay Backstroms. Come on. Oh, I forgot. Jackson Churrio's in here too. Jose Rodriguez. He doesn't have autos in here. He has autos in 22 Bowman Chrome. Oh yeah, obviously. Oh yeah, that is true. No Braves auto, but Schwellenbach. Yes. One moment. I need to respond to this. All right. Backstrom, Harry Ford, Elijah Tatis, or Elvis, Misael Lennon, Will Wagner, and Noel V. Mate. All right, so high bid on the paper is now 29. Obviously, there's still big names that hopefully will come out. Are you high? I'm looking at a Braves auto. No, I'm not. There's literally no Braves autos on the stage. I don't know what you're talking about. See? The Braves stand is empty right there. See, that's the answer. That's exactly how I should be. I should be. This is how I should be addressed. You mean Guardians? Nobody, no autos. We'll say that. Henry Davis, Alan Serta, Edbert, Jeter Downs, Blaze Jordan, Shaylin Polanco, and Nick Gonzalez. Yeah, what can I say? I'm kind of stupid sometimes. Yeah, I'm not afraid to admit it. I'm not afraid to admit it. Tell me, Michael, you didn't see it. Are you referring to yourself in the third person right now? Because if you are, it's a big Ricky Henderson moment. Ricky gonna steal 50. Lara, Darren Baker, Colton Cowser, Aldale, Benjamin, Cooper Kinney, Robbie Martin, Edward Perez, Pineda, and Lopez. Alright, last pack. 22 first edition, then we'll jump into 2025. Oh, I'm sorry, 22 draft. Mets free agent fund, they need it. Yeah, dude, we need, like, if only we could pay our players more, then they'd actually be competitive. Zach Feed, Genoves, Escado's our last Sky Blue, Cerny, Jack Sawinski, Brett Beatty, Robbie Martin Jr., Aguilar, Mauricio, and Heriberto Hernandez. Well, we got a couple of Ellies. Indeed, I'm speaking of Michael in the third person. Well, now it feels like it's like the fourth person, considering you're referring to yourself that you're talking to yourself about. We're breaking the fourth wall here, dude, and it's hurting my brain. 22 draft. Let's do it. If we pull a Jet Williams, I might cry. I might, because we traded one of our Williamses for another Williams. The Mets traded, I say we as if I'm suiting up to go play third tonight. No, the Mets traded Jet Williams for Devin Williams, and it's been a little rough. I mean, like, see, that's what you're bidding on with the paper spot. Cade Horton. Ah, yes, 22, you make so much sense. By make so much sense, I mean you make no sense. All right, Michael Kennedy. Benny Montgomery refractor. Connor Prelip. Zach Veen. Brady Howes. Victor Acosta. Jonathan Mejia. Erod. Ooh, green. Jackson Churio. Nice. That's going to be numbered to 99. 99 of 99. Heck yeah. Bookend Churio. Nice one, Chris. And then there's a paper on the back. Yes, he is. Dadgum, Jesus made #1 prospect in baseball. All right, no numbered paper on the back side. How about on the front side? Nope. All right, Alan Serta. Nice Noah Schultz. He's in the big leagues. Ezekiel Tovar. Hayden Dunhurst. Jacob Melton. Cole Phillips, Judd Fabian, and Jacob Miller, along with a blackjack, Colson Montgomery, and Norhe Berra. Norg. W. Sox, Rebecca. All right, 50-50 shot at an auto here. It's either this pack or the next one. Let's see if we can get a good one. It'd be crazy if we pulled a super auto out of a 2022 box. We've done it before out of a 2021 box. Oh, that's why I was backwards. Peyton Paulette, blue paper, 141 of 150. Nice. I was like, why are these all jacked up? That was why. All right, Rain Donkin refractor. Nice. Chandler Thimpton, first Bowman refractor. Having to come to G's discussion. I'm here now. You have my undivided attention. What'd I miss? Facebook being super wonky is a big thing. Ben Joyce, flamethrower. Sedan. Ryan Ritter. Pulled his auto last night. Felix Valero. Troy Melton. Cesar Prieto and Heir Apparent. Where the flip are our gigantic names? I say gigantic names. Basically just our chase players. Where are they hiding? Take me to them. I would like to see the baby. Look, I know that a lot of people in here are not Star Wars nerds. A year ago, I wouldn't have considered myself a Star Wars nerd, but I ended up watching the movies and enjoyed them. But in case you've seen the Mandalorian show, like, there's a little chime that they do every time he comes on screen. And I don't know why in my head I also make it the Sports Center theme, because they're too similar to my brain. I don't know. Alright, we do have our auto in this one. I'm putting a paper card on the back because you can tell it's the auto because it's thick. Like, let me see. You can see the thickness difference in the back card and the second to back. In boxes that are pre-2022 or excuse me, 2023 and earlier, all the numbered and autos are typically on a thicker card stock. So hopefully we got something nice back there. Ooh, purple auto. Okay. Verdugo. Nice. Elijah Green, first refractor. Austin Hendrick. Samuel Zavala. Big Christmas. Trey Lipscomb. Triantos. Ryan Reckley. And I see a hand in a ball. Landon Sims, 64 of 250. True purple, going to Mark in the Arizona Diamondbacks. Mark Bennett, that is. That is impressive. That is, I mean, not surprising, to be quite honest with you. All right. I'm gonna replace him. Why not? They're a good team. 100%. All right, let's jump into 2024 Bowman. This is a product that I'm excited for. So we're doing a break where you can pull Ellie first Bowmans and Ellie rookies. Why not? J-Dom rookies, Dylan Cruz, first Bowman's in here. That's why the Nats are so expensive, because of Dylan Cruz, Eli Willits, you had Brady House, chances, and all that. So a lot of different players for the Nats. Alrighty. Top 100, number 3, Paul William Skeens. I don't know if that's actually his middle name, but I like it. Nice Namala paper. And then we have Carson Rucker and Filippo Deturi. Filippo. Ooh, Lunar. Max Clark to 125. He is 73 of 125. Detroit, Steven. Nice. Namala Chrome and Paul Skeens. Oh, but it's not a first. It's a Paul Skeens prospect card. It's getting top loaded. He only had one. Well, I guess he had 2 prospect cards. And then he had rookies. So. First team. Yeah, they're. Do you think they make moves for Trout? This happens every year. Like, seriously, every year there's rumors of, Oh, the Angels are finally going to move on from Trout. I don't think they ever do. It's too much Boy Who Cried Wolf, in my opinion. But then again, what do I know? I've been wrong way more times than I've been right. Ooh, we got a prospect power-up, George Lombard Jr. And Jaron Elkins and Cooper Pratt. All right, brief intermission while I take care of these over here. Who? Who in 23? Skeens? Rising Infernos. Ethan Salas. These cards look the freaking best. Luis Baez and Walker Jenkins. I forgot that that bad boy was in here. I think it would take more than any team's willing to give, because I think there's a lot of sentimental value with Mike Trout for the Angels. Oh, Max, yeah. Yes, you did. And we kept hitting Max Anderson. That's who you were really chasing deep down. Number 48, Gabriel Gonzalez. And then Max Clark and Felix Morabel. Jordan Lawler. Oh yeah, Aiden Miller's in here too. Capri Ortiz and Ryan Lasco. Rookie of your favorites, Noel V. Marte, before he got popped for PEDs. But we don't have to talk about it. Nice. Aiden Miller Chrome. And Drew Jones. Yeah, the wrong Max wanted to show up every break. I remember that. That's right. Back in my day when I was ripping 2023 Bowman draft on release day. Alright, we do have another Lunar. This one is non-numbered. What is it? Ooh, Camilo Diaz. Houston Astros. Simon, that's yours. Ryan Burrows and Aiden Smith. This was the first year of the Lunar Glow. And then they kind of pivoted towards the Reptilians, I think, in Bowman Chrome, and then they've kind of stuck with those. Ooh, yellow. Maybe yellow auto. That would be dope. Dylan Head. Non-auto. Carlos Silva. Man, I wish that was Walker Jenkins. 16 of 75. Minnesota Twins, Brian. Off of the mini. Here, give me one second. I gotta click see more. My mock was Murphy, Profar, prospects. I mean, what prospects? I don't think Murphy, Profar, and prospects gets you Mike Trout. I don't. It should, but it won't. Hueso and Ethan Salas. Yeah, I think it's gonna, like, maybe. I genuinely think it would take, like, Baldwin, Profar, and prospects. Which I don't think any team would agree to. Oh, man. Seeing a base card right there typically means base autograph. Give us a good one, though. Tavian Jonesenberger. Oh, yeah, that guy that we were all chasing. Steven, that's yours. I don't even want to look. I don't even want to look. I'm going to look. Oh, that's actually neat. He was the 100th pick in the draft. Hey, Siri. Google Tavian Jonesenberger. Baltimore Orioles. All right. Let's see how he's doing. I don't like doing this, but how's he doing? He's in Double-A. That's not bad. Chesapeake Bay Sox, AA affiliate, still with the O's. Batting 220. He's got an OPS of 644. A little bit. I mean, he's got a career 703 OPS in the minors. It's not bad. It's not bad. It's not good, but it's not bad. All right, I'm gonna take down this one. I'm leaving the Bobby up there. It's a numbered Bobby prospect. Let's at least leave one numbered card up there. If I'm gonna leave any up there, it's gonna be Bobby. Garcia and Benitez. Wow, man. Prospect power up. Walker Jenkins. And Ralphie. And Mike Bove. Lombard, Bowman AI. Daggum Artificial Intelligence, Kendall George, Colin Houck. Colin Houck was kind of a bust for the Mets. It's crazy. Colin Houck was the Mets' first round pick. You know who else they picked that draft? Nolan McLean, who I think would be a top 10 pick now, and AJ Ewing, who just made his debut and hit a triple in his debut. Salas prospect power up. Alfredo Duno and Anthony Baptist. I had a few Anthony Baptist cards. That's actually a really good question, Mark. I don't know if he's serving a suspension. Oh, yeah. You're also bidding for Yamamoto rookies, too, if you're bidding on the paper. High bid's 29, I believe. Brooks Lee on the Lunar. Blake Mitchell and Josh Rivera. AJ Ewing? No, he didn't go deep. Unless he did today. I didn't see today's game. I just saw that they won. I had a pretty busy day at work. Did he go deep today? Or was it like yesterday? Oh, you know what we might see in here? A spotlight. Spotlights, this will be prior to when they were rare. Number 10, Max Clark. Antonio Anderson and Kalaz. 35 Pape. Sounds good, Roost. Actually, wait, I think high bids. Let me scroll up. I can't even see it. Oh, yes, today. Nice! I can't remember what the high bid on the paper is. Can't remember if it was 29 or 39. It was a 9, though. Ooh, little mini diamond action of Carlos Sanchez for the Reds. Roost, that's yours. Walco and Jacob Wilson prospect. We'll put that in the sleeve pile. Nice, that's awesome. Well, hopefully somebody friggin' buys my first Bowman auto of his. I think it was 20. Okay, cool. Roost, you're in the lead, 35. I couldn't remember. Obviously, don't want people to overpay $10 more than they did. That would be rude. Rookie of the Year favorite, Shanuel. I don't know if he was ever a favorite, but who else we got? Emmanuel Tejada and Samuel Basayo. That was my American League Rookie of the Year pick. I obviously didn't think about Mr. Murakami. AI. Walcott. Jose Rodriguez. Estart Suero. Top 100, number 34, Young Kill. Carlos Sanchez, Isaiah Drake. No insert. We go from a PCA rookie to prospects. How rude. Matt Shaw and Zavala. All right, I think I'm about to start stack 2 on the paper tower because it's getting a little big over here. Lawler, Celestin, and Langford. See if I can make it to the end of this box. Numbered paper. Who we got? Oh! How about a PCA rookie numbered? to 175. I like it. Cubbies. James. That'll do. That'll do. There we go. Lombard first for the paper spot. Silva and Emblemic. Give us a Lombard and Cruz. Anaheim or Vegas in the NHL. Brother, I'm going to go with Vegas because I live there. Nice Law Dog. Number 26, Brady Howes. Celestin. Nice. There's Lombard and Ben Williamson. I wanted to see Lombard and Dylan Cruz. I know Cruz has fallen off most people's radars, but he wasn't picked number 2 for no reason. I think he might have just been accelerated a little bit too quick. I know he came out of LSU, but... Alright, AI Skeens, nice. And Byron Churio and Sebastian Walcott. Alright, we need some bigger autographs. 2025 Bowman. Give me McGonigal. Give me Weatherholt. Give me Jonah Tong. Okay. For a second there, what's all left? 25 Bowman, 25 draft, 26 Bowman. Alright. I think it's time to... Yeah, here's a... You can't even see the top of it. There's the paper stack so far. So for the safety of this table, I'm going to go ahead and put it in a couple of trays to try and prevent the catastrophe. It'd be awkward if we're in the middle of breaking and then just... It looks like an earthquake happens and all the paper just succumbs me. You pulled a guard yet? I think I've pulled a couple of Jean-Kenzie Noel firsts. But nothing to really write home about just yet. In due time, Craig. We will make it happen. I believe. I believe! I don't think I know how to use the YouTube. Well, guess what, Rebecca? You're using it, and you're doing great at it. And I just realized that you messaged 4 minutes ago, and I didn't read it. So I'm sorry. So JC, rookie of your favorites, Fontenelle, Castillo. The setup's a little bit different in these. I wish they just kept the format the same. Spencer Jones, number 59. Esteban Mejia. Luis Morejo. There's a guard. I mean, I know it's not the guy that you're like, oh my gosh, Luis Morejo, but I already have a full tray of stuff, so there's plenty. I thought that was our auto. Who is the... I think that's Jonah Tong. Oh, Robert Bryant. The Canadian Cannon. Jonah Tong. See, this whole time I thought my stuff was delayed when y'all are doing this to me on purpose. What do you mean? No, sometimes I just get distracted easily and don't read very good. Leston and McGonigal. Kevin McGonigal's also made... I know Murakami's, you know, the new fun sensation because nobody really knew about him a year ago. But Kevin McGonigal is making a pretty good case for Rookie of the Year himself. When it takes 4 minutes. So, to be fair, some of that is Facebook. YouTube chat, it should be faster. Greatness loading, Acuna. Nice. Luis Pena, X-Fractor. That'll play, Chris. Jacob Wright and Cam Sullivan. That'll play. Pena's doing really well. I know it sounds crazy. Chris, you might want to consider grading this card. I would look at it close. Let me see. How's it centering? Centering's not bad. I'd consider grading this if you look at it close and it looks good. I mean, Trent's quick 10-second glance, it looks good. Is that a... No, that's not a print line. I'd consider it. Pena's solid. Those X-Fractors are rarer than people give them credit for, being like 1 per box usually. So, Corey Lewis, Lucas Ramirez, Montilla. Yeah, because I mean, obviously Pena and Mate in here are big, big chases. So, alright, Shane McClanahan upside down. Judge's Chamber of Cards. Number 68, Melton. Jack Caglione. Alex Mooney. Lopez. Because that might turn out to be a sneaky low pop card. But yeah, really? Rebecca, you're really just popped up. So I think it, I mean, from what I've been told, YouTube is faster. Rockstar rookies, Jace Young, Winston Santos, Fernando Cruz, Quinn Matthews. Yeah, so I'd assume it's quicker. I've been told by a few folks that it is faster. But yeah, for some reason, Facebook is very delayed. Ooh, numbered card. Jonathan Long, 7 of 250. Cubbies, James. VIP, Connor Griffin. Andrew Morris, Reptilian. Pan, and Fernando Cruz. I mean, it still might be a little bit delayed on YouTube. Because it's got to do the whole thing, the whole magic where... Oh, yeah, PSA turnaround's gross. Gross. But no, it's got to do the whole thing where it goes from the X-Fractor? What's the question mark? I mean, if you have X-Fractors of big names, they're only 1 per box. And I feel like with them not being numbered, not many people are going to grade them. So, as MRP said, the turnaround time got increased today by PSA. I'll probably make a video about that later, but it's gross. But I think it's going to end up being a long, like a long play, because they're decently rare for non-numbered cards. Fabian and Drew Jones and Jang. It is the Canadian Cannon, Jonah Tong auto from our 25 Bowman box. Congrats, Robert. See, that's the thing. If we're getting base autos, give me big names. Number 76, Theo. Ichiro Kano Hernandez. Brescianen. Braylon Payne. Ichiro Kano Hernandez was a dude that I think we all were like really, like we wanted to see him do well. I haven't heard much about him since 25 Bowman came out, but I think it was just because of the name. I was resupplying the latte. Yeah, of course. Yeah, seriously, I try to always give like good info where I can. Ooh, we got a pink. Shota. 130 of 175. You're getting a lot of numbered cards. Walker Janik, Villarreal, and Klassen. Yeah, I try and give good information. Obviously, like it takes some level of prompting. Like obviously we needed to pull that to kind of get the juices flowing in my brain waves. But Greatness loading, Christian Moore, Jesus Lopez, Zach Showalter, and Connor Griffin. I know the Cubs are munching right now. Rockstar rookies Acuna, PJ Morlando, Sammy Hernandez, Leo. I wish I did these with jumbos, but the price was the same. That way we would get 3 autos out of every box. I feel like that would make it a lot more exciting to watch. Because it's like we've already hit the auto, but you never know what can come out. Schwellenbach, David Ortiz Jr., Lara, and Jeb. I mean, probably same thing with the Reptilians. Probably not a lot of people grade them. So if you get the right name, consider it. Or look at the pop report and see. Nice McGonagall first paper. Edgalene Perez, Kellen Lindsay, Hagen Smith. And JJ Weatherholt on the back. Nice. Give us Weatherholt Chromes. Marcelo, number 4. Ricardo Yan. Nice Slade Caldwell. Weatherholt paper for whoever wins it. High bid is 35 from Mr. Cogburn. What do we have here? Yellow Wave. O'Neal Perez. 15 of 75. San Fran. That's Lee. San Francisco. Go get your clam chowder bread bowls. Go see the Giants. Don't get stabbed walking on the street. Welcome to San Francisco. Weatherholt VIP. Esteban Gonzalez. Owen Wild. Conrad Kaysen. Have you guys seen the video? Oh, wait. I mean, we hit a Namala first chrome, but aside from that, nobody bright and shiny. Mayo. Rodriguez. Tinkents. Dylan Fiend. You guys seen the video of San Francisco? Any Phillies yet? Give me 1 sec. We'll look through all the chromes. I'm just kidding. You found it? Nice, Rebecca. Bradley, no, nothing I can think of off the top of my head, but we did, I think we pulled an Aiden Miller first. I don't think any numbered or autos. Matt Shaw, Estimith Pineda, Blake Wolters, and Ugarte. What I've been trying to say. Have you guys seen the video of like the 2,000-pound seal in San Francisco that's like knocking all the other seals off? It's very, very funny if you haven't seen it. Ooh, red rookie. Kevin Alcantara. Churios, Future Stars, Max Clark, Shang, Christian Campbell. Yeah, but he didn't win Rookie of the Year. Why are you top loading? Because these red rookies are rarer than base cards, and you never know, man. You never know. I top load more than I should, a lot of people say, but it's like, sue me. Carson Williams VIP. Robert Calaz, Mini Diamond. Humberto Cruz and Winston Santos. I'd rather top load something than nothing. Like, if you get a package with nothing top loaded in it, something's up, because like even then your package loses a little bit of rigidity and your cards can get damaged. I mean, it's a rare chance, but it's a chance I try not to take. That's why even Ashley knows, like, always put a top loaded card in there. Nice Leo Chrome. Thomas White. Pablo. Last pack of 25, and then we'll jump into 25 draft. 3 auto box. Ethan Salas, number 9. Javier. Jack Lines, and Arun. Alright, draft time. I'm still yet to pull a variation, or even like the college variations. So let's do that. Let's pull a variation superfractor. That would be pretty stinking cool. Paper is getting kind of absurd, I'm not going to lie. Alright, Jake Monroe, Theo, Dean Livingston, Lorenzo, Aiden Miller, Landon Viteroic, Dakota Jordan, Axis Weatherholt, Harmon, and Elwanger Refractors. Yeah, I will be unable to do any live fills today. I have so many mental notes of like, oh, this stack is this, that stack is that. Mason McConaughey, because usually I have 4 stacks. I've got top-loaded stuff over here, paper top right, middle is sleeve, and bottom right is base. Well, now they're doubling up because we've hit so many cards. Namala, Quentin Young, Jackson Wiggins, Antonio, Joshua Syme, Weatherholt Prize Prospects, LaGrange, and Pena Refractors. A lot of cards in this break. Ooh, I see blue. I don't know if that's an auto or not, though. Show me a true blue auto. Non-auto. That's Mitch Voigt. I've opened a decent amount of draft. 94 of 150. Robert Bryant. Mets first round pick. I actually hit a really nice card in a break for the first time in a while. I was on a whim. Excuse me. I saw a break that had 2 spots left. The Mets and the Yankees. Case of Bowman draft. I had a Mitch Voigt auto. So I was psyched. Chase Shores. Caminiti. Olivedo. Yosua Lugo. Walcott. Mason Peters. Yoandi. Sky Blue Rojas. Nice. Carlson Refractor. And Cody Miller. Now, if you know me, you know that my luck is also pretty bad in breaks. But I don't buy into breaks super often. I'd say 5 to 10 a month. But, like, it's fun. I mean, well, duh, you guys are here, you know it. Like, it's fun to hang out, chat, yap, and obviously the cards are a nice little plus. Ooh, I think I know the... I saw the first letter of the autograph, and I think I might be able to identify who it is. I'm thinking... Oh, no, I'm dead wrong. 17 of 90... Is that Yay Man? Yeah, man! 17 of 99. Nice. Oh, Steven. Yeah, man! Yeah, man! I don't know if he's very good, but... He's a 4th rounder, but he's in Bowman draft, so he's got to be decent. Green Bean auto, not too bad. Gavin Fiend, Matt Barr. What is that? Why is that backwards? I hope that's something cool. Matt Barr, Kate Anderson, Sean Youngerman, JT Quinn, Walker Janik, Cade Crosland. Just backwards for funsies. Okay, Axis Leo, Tim Pashtian, and Aiden Miller. And before you say, is that a variation? It is not. They really only do variations for like the 5 biggest names. 5 to 10, well, really like 5 to 8 biggest names. They don't do variations for everyone, which I kind of don't like. I wish there was a variation for every player. But that's why part of me is glad that they went to the Golden Mirror SSP for flagship, but part of me also just misses a normal short print where like you can still hit one every couple boxes and it's just a fun image variation, but unfortunately them days are over. Dominic Reed, Rock Riggio, Cody Bowker, Leo, Jake Cook, Luis Pena, Cody Miller, Seth Hernandez, Draft Night, Jacob Reimer, and Arun. Yeah, Rooster, yours stinks. Remind me, just a friendly reminder, Roost, the one break you bought into last week you have to sign for. At least your recent luck is very good. Davelin, Tommy Tanks, Nick Becker. Oh, and you've got an auto up there. Hagen Smith, CJ Gray, Ryan Mitchell, Bonnemer, Liam Doyle, Nate Snead, and Tate Salvacine. Bravo's first rounder. Paper, you're in the lead at, what did you bid, 35? Autograph. I think it's base. It's base or refractor. Base. Obermueller, Philadelphia, off the mini Bradley. That is yours. And with that, I'm out of both sleeves and top loaders in my rip, buddy. What am I doing? I already have sleeves out. Yeah, Ashley was like, should you bring more top loaders over? And I was like, no. I go through top loaders so quickly. So a fun note, if any of you are Costco members, Costco has a sleeve and top loader bundle. Now, if you are buying in any sort of bulk, like if you're buying top loaders by the case, it's a better deal. Yes. But oh my gosh, MRP, you're supposed to be, you have a moderator tag. You can't be saying that. You got to be positive because people will follow you. Tanner Franklin, Blake Mitchell. But no, they've got a sleeve and top loader deal. It's a solid deal. If you're, like I said, if you're buying in big time bulk, it's really not. But if you only need, like if you're going to Walmart for top loaders, go to Costco instead. If you have a membership, it's a better deal. Hugus, Bryce Cunningham, Murph Gray, Eduardo Quintero, Trevor Cohen, Ike Irish, Ryan Sloan, and Corbin Dickerson. Oh, don't think I've seen this before. Double numbered paper. Blue, Aaron Watson. Reds, 93 of 150. And Johnny Slowinski, 348 of 499. So Rooster and Junior. Landon Hodge, Rainiel, Joshua Flores. You didn't have to delete it. I wasn't meaning it like that. Farmello, Benji Boy, Brian Curley, Spencer Jones, Axis, Billy Carlson, Yay Man, and Jake Cook. Nah, I didn't mean it like that. I just want, if I don't hit for somebody, for them to bring bad vibes into the chat. I know that's not what you were trying to do. Hopefully we can pull you a Josh Hammond blue auto, because I got offered a Josh Hammond blue auto, and I was like, oh, cool, you know. True blue color match. First round pick, heck yeah. And then I saw the price tag, and I was like, that's got to be wrong. And then I looked up comps, and I was like, oh my gosh. That's an expensive baseball card. So hopefully we can pull you one of those. Joseph Zuera, Tyson Lewis, Max Coe, Sean Episcope, Tate, South Scene, Corbin Dickerson, In Action Gavin. Nice, Tate and Gray, first refractor, and Ethan Frey. Tate and Gray, was he second rounder, but he's absolutely crushing the baseball. Third rounder, but he's playing incredibly well for Tampa Bay. Tampa Bay, Lee has been chasing Tate and Gray because he knows ball. Need you to pull anime tonight. No excuses. Rebecca, how about we, instead of just shooting for the stars and landing in the stars, or whatever the saying is, let's shoot for outer space and land on the moon. Let's aim for an anime superfractor. Ooh. 18 of 50. Cameron Maldonado. Gold first. Lee. Oh, refractor auto. Josh Owens. Tejas, 20 of 499. Chris Schroeder. That was to 499. That'll make the stage. Where's it? I'll take down the Bailey, I guess. I mean, I want to pull an anime. I want to pull an animation. Animation domination. Like we're on Fox. Come on now. Dean Moss, Briseño, Malachi Witherspoon, Jared Thomas, Ryan Weideman, Esmerlin Valdez, Aaron Walton, Maury, Dadgum, Jesus Made, and Felnan Celestin. Alright, couple to go. Still looking for Eli Willits. I don't think we've seen Steel Hall either. So if we can find them two, that'd be nice. And Bremner, now that I think about it. Fuchsia. Griffin Hugus, 25 of 199. Seattle Garrett. Brandon straight out of Compton. J.R. Ritchie. Sean Gamble. That'll play. Of course, Max Clark. Mason Morris. Tate. Connor Griffin. Justin Lampkin. And Gavin K. San Fran. Yeah, I'm trying to get blaster cases because blasters seem to be a really good value. Blaster case breaks, that'd be a lot of fun. That actually reminds me. I just texted the boss man. Because I mean, when I did my Bowman breakdown video on the Hobby Handbook, like, blasters look legit. They look legit. And you can still hit all the... Ooh. Speaking of big X-Fractors we're pulling today, Elijah Bartholomew Willits. I've been looking for him. Oh, nice. Second card, too. Rooster, how much I'm willing to pay and how much you're willing to part with, I have a funny feeling are going to be a ways apart. Now, I'd be down to buy it for a reasonable price. It's one of those things. If I'm going to lose money breaking it, I probably won't buy it. But if, you know, even if I make minimum wage on it, I'll do it. Caleb, Gage Wood, Grant Richardson, Kaysen Cunningham's been playing well. Harshthorn, Steel Hall, there he is. Axis, Quentin Young, Ricardo, and Episcope. Episcopi. Interesting. I wonder if they excluded them from blasters this year. So, fun fact, this is something I learned last year that I did not know before. Orange to 25. Orange refractors to 25 are hobby exclusive. It's a fun fact in case you didn't know it. It's been a trend with Bowman. Alright, the last box, 2026 Bowman. Our new release as of yesterday. My last box of 26 Bowman, but I do have more on the way. They did not exclude. I opened 7, about to open 10 more. Maybe you just grabbed unlucky boxes or something. Alright, let's see some holidays, some Florentinos, some Justin Gonzalez, Ava Arquette, Veva Aloy, Andrew Fisher. Number 49, Noah Schultz, Urbina, Blake Mitchell, and Shum Paper. See what I mean? They change the format like every year. Gotta pay for some mantles. Somehow, garage loading worse. Oh, dang. Electric Sluggers Judge, Gabriel Rodriguez, Daniel Pierce. We got something here. Oh, refractor auto. Give us a big one. Hector Ramos, 441, 499. Boston, Rebecca. Bo Sox. I'll put them up there. That's the last auto of the break. So we got a bunch of packs left. Hang with me. Andrew Salas can still pull a bunch of superfractors because probably a bunch haven't been pulled yet. Get a tiny house, put all your cards in a tiny house. Ooh. Number 46, Bonnemer. Sterling, Connor Griffin. I like these. Xavier. And base. Base pepperoncinis. You got it. In case you're watching. Power Chords, Nando, Cabrera, nice Justin Gonzalez. Oh, an extra card, Gavin. I will say this, the fact that we just got an extra card right there makes me think that we might get shorted. She shed my next investment. Colt Emerson under the radar. Ricardo Cova, Victor Arias. Still haven't seen a numbered paper card out of this box. We got a couple out of the last few, so Wonder if we will see some here. Even just some number chromes. I'm glad we got a refractor auto. Ooh. Oh, whoa, whoa, I think we got black paper. Rookie. Christian Moore, 10 of 10. Rookie. Oh, Junior. That'll do. I was gentle with it. Paper card's a little bit more fragile. That's French for fragile or something like that. Elian Pena, number 37. Figueroa. Lynn. 10 of 10, Seymour. I like it. For a split second, I thought the blacks were one of ones. That would have been really cool. That would have been pretty cool. Electric Sluggers, Bobbert. Nice. Edward Florentino. And an Ike Irish X-Fractor. Nice. The recap itself is going to take 5 minutes. Keep them coming. Nice, Kim. Hurley. And the 3 on the back. I wonder why they change the format every year. I wonder if there's like a rationale behind it. Or if it's just to mess with people. Alright, halfway mark in 26, Bowman. Still got 12 people in here. I'm glad not everybody left me. Number 23, Rayner. Leo Sterling. Danielle Ortiz, we hit his auto last night. And a Figueroa to 199. Another one for Steven. Danielle. Might be pronounced Daniel. Do the Jays first. I left hoping it would improve my run, but it hasn't, it appears. I know, Bradley, because I think you left. You left pretty early. Yeah, I know. Yeah, like, all you did was hit an auto, and it's like, it's not good enough, Trent. It's not good enough. I'm trying to hit for everybody. I'm trying my best. But everybody wants to yell at me. Yell at the boxes. Yell at the boxes. Call the boxes stinky, and smelly, and ugly, and stuff. You don't gotta call me that. Oh, nice Kurtz. Weatherholt, number 5. Sterling Churio. Coy James. Matthew Ferrara. Oh, is there an auto? There is. It's a base auto, which is why I didn't put it up on the stage. No, I'm just messing. Yeah, I'm glad I could at least hit you something, you know? 'Cause that's always the goal, is like, look, of course, I want to pull everybody. Sorry, I guess my gut hit the camera. I want to hit everybody a superfractor every break. Gee whiz, I don't think that's possible. Duran, Billy Carlson. So even if I hit you an auto, even though you may not be happy, I'm happy that I'm getting you something in your package. Seriously. Like, it... That's what it boils down to. I get excited even when you might not. I want to see a case hit, though. Schlittler, nice. Roldy Brito, nice. Mini Diamond, Seo, nice. Oh, Riley Nelson. This is why we fan out the paper cards. Cleveland to 399. The Land, Mr. Diesel. See, I hit you something. Hit you something. And it's colorful. And it's shiny. Well, it's actually not shiny. It's paper. I hate you something colorful. I'm not a mod. That is true. Jeff can say whatever he wants. Jeff can let loose in the chat. Well, actually, you can't really let loose because then MRP is going to be like, can't say that. And you already know that he's not in a great mood because I'm doing terrible and I've only pulled him one Bobby Wood Jr. card. When I promised him I promised him actually 5 Bobby Wood Jr. Superfractor autos. So you can imagine the world of hurt that I'm due for. Number 21, Cade Anderson, Miguel Mendez, Shelton. I want to see an anime. I want to see a spotlight, even a patchwork. I'd be interested to see the new patchwork cards. Electric Sluggers, Ethan Holiday. I'll top load it. Torres, Charles Condon, the wrong Rocky. Man, it's been a good Thursday. Hope everybody else having a good Thursday out there. Obviously, I could make your day better or worse depending on how the break goes, but hopefully outside of this, or even with this, you're having a good day. Tunic, Felnin Celestine. Celestine. Thomas White, Under the Radar. Elijah Willits, Made. Dadgum, Jesus Made. Number 1 prospect in baseball. Red rookie, Jacob Mizorowski. Colt Emerson, Leo Xavier. Come on, man. Give us something big to write home about. Give us a super. Or a super short print. Electric Sluggers Kurtz. Nice Wyatt Sanford. Linan. Buffalo gonna win tonight? Yeah, I wish I followed playoff hockey more. My thing is, by the time, like, hockey's the only thing that's on, so I'll put it on every once in a while. But I will say this, I have been watching the Giants-Dodgers series because it's a pretty fabled, not fabled, that's not the right word, like legendary, old rivalry. So, been watching that. All right, last pack of 2026 Bowman. Let's finish strong. All right, Roki, J-Ram, Power Chords, Walker Jenkins. Christopher Polanco, J.R. Ritchie, Dax Kilby, Gutierrez, and Salas. High bid on all the paper is $35. I have multiple trays of it, 2.5 trays of paper. So there's a metric, you know what, ton. All right, let's recap here. Man, I was hoping for some bigger, brighter, shiniers. But I think I'm going to go like this. Due to timing, I feel like this is fitting. Yep. Feel free to message me how you feel if you're upset at the break. I'd rather you blow up my DMs. Alright, let's recap. I think every team hit a card. I will say that. And if you didn't, guess what? You will get something in your package. Because I try to be a nice guy. And thank you to those of you who say thank you. It actually means a lot more than you think. Go ahead and message me too, although you won't like the response. Mizorowski, Red Rookie, Wyatt Sanford. So all these are just either refractors, base, or things like that. These are non-numbered cards. Holiday, Schlittler, Roldy Burrito, Seo, Churio, Leo, Kim, Florentino, Ike Irish, Lynn, Justin Gonzalez, Connor Griffin, Daniel Pierce, Gage Wood, Kaysen Cunningham, Steele Hall, Eli Willits, Sean Gamble, Gavin K, Tayton Gray, Tate Southacene, Gavin Feen, Cade Anderson, Michael Oliveto, Jefferson Rojas. We got a bunch. Billy Carlson, Robert Calaz, Kevin Alcantara, Slade Caldwell, Ortiz, Andrew Morris, Luis Pena, Kevin McGonigal, Paul Skeens, Lombard, Carlos Sanchez, Brooks Lee, Camilo Diaz, Aiden Miller, Walker Jenkins, Arjun Namala, Paul Skeens, Elijah Green, Chandler Simpson, Ben Joyce, Noah Schultz, Jackson Churio, Ellie, James Wood, Michael Escado, Henry Davis. So a bunch of these are the sky blue parallels from that first edition box. 37 is the high bid on the paper. Andrew Lara, Wilman Diaz, Cooper Kinney, Harry Ford, Quintero, C.J. Abrams, Brian Bayo, Julio, Robert Hassel, Lizarraga, Colton Cowser, Encarnacion Strand, Schwellenbach, Carson Williams, Gunnar Henderson, Torque, Sal Frelick, Alejandro Kirk, and Spencer Torkelson. For the numbered and autographs, we've got Riley Nelson, green to $3.99. Figueroa to $1.99. Hugas to $1.99. Maldonado to $50. Watson to $150. Slawinski to $4.99. Voit to $150. Perez to $75. Imanaga to $175. Jonathan Long to $250. PCA, that one is numbered to $175. Silva to $75. Max Clark $125. Palette $150. Churio to $99. Martin to $150. Urbina to $150. Hernandez to $75. Henry Davis $4.99. Mize $199. Foscue $4.99. Adams to $250. Schuster, Matthew Nelson, Cade Obermueller, Patrick Bailey, Antonio Gomez, Roberto Hernandez, Josh Owens is our first to $4.99 auto. Landon Sims, True Purple to $250. Nick Swiney, Blue Wave to $150. Josenberger, base. Bobby Witt Jr. to $199. Hector Ramos, Refractor to $4.99. Yay Man, True Green. Yay Man, I just realized, has a jacked up corner. I might have to roll the tape and see. I don't think I did that on a top right corner. Steven, I'm sorry. If you run into an issue trying to return that, let me know. Or if you even want to do a submission, let me know. Christian Moore, 10 of 10, black. Bobby Miller to $4.99. Jonah Tong base auto. And Jordan Walker to $50. Hello, sir. Welcome. All right, high bid on the paper is 37. There's a huge stack. I mean, this is what 37 bucks can get you. Or I guess 38. It's going to need a couple of boxes. Well, I say like, so I will say this. I ship paper in like anywhere from like 400 to 600 count boxes. So if you're looking for a way to get boxes and obviously like first Bowmans of players across multiple years, so you do it. Thank you, Jeff. I know it didn't go as planned. Obviously wish I could hit better for you. All right, going once on the paper. I'm a slow auctioneer, so I also don't want to hang out here for 30 minutes. So if you got a bid now or forever hold your peace, or I'm going to shut her down. Going twice. I'm sorry, Craig. I know I only hit you that one numbered card. I wish I could do better. All right, Alan, yours, 37. Ladies and gentlemen, I appreciate you. That is probably going to be my last break of the week. Like I said, big move and big break today. I don't want to run a break tomorrow after we did an expensive break today. Plus, gives me some time to sort this bad boy out. Enjoy your evenings. Enjoy your weekends. If you need anything, I'm still a message away. I'll probably be a little bit slower to respond this weekend, but still, I appreciate you. Have a great weekend, and hope to see you again next week. Cheers.